decisions are made.
YouTube, it's your boy, and today I'm here to give you guys the best build, in my opinion, for 3v3 Park, Pro-Am, and the Rec Center. This build can just about do everything, and the build I'm talking about is a paint beast. And as you can see, I have a 92 overall. He's not even 99, so when this guy gets to 99, he's scary. I just made this build about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Last week I was gone, so every time I get home I just grind it out and get him his badges. But I'm going to show you guys his badges, his overall attributes, and what I think are the best badges to use, and I'm going to show you clips of how to use them. So if you guys like big man builds, smash that like button. Alright guys, so here we are, the main page of a My Player build. You're going to go to center, right-handed, doesn't matter, you can go left-handed, to each his own. The jersey number 28, I don't know why, but that's just been sticking in my head recently, so I'm just going with 28. So the pie chart that you want to go with is defense and finishing. The reason being is you're a paint beast. Your goal is to be like a Dennis Rodman, Shaq kind of build. I know Dennis Rodman wasn't center, but if you think about those two players, it's exactly what they did. They rebounded the ball, they put it back, they played tremendous defense, and then they rebounded, and then they finished. So we're going to get into that, and then why I choose this build as well is very, very key components, and that comes down to its playmaking. And I'll show you guys what I mean. So let's hop right into this. Now, for the physical profile, you can either do one of these two. When you max out its physical profiles and you change its like the characteristics of height and weight, yeah, it increases its strength. But here's it's going to be fine. So I choose the balanced personally. So here we go. So from here, what you want to do is max out your close shot, max out your driving dunk, max out your standing dunk, max out your hook, post hook, okay? Now from there, come back up to your driving layup and go until it says 21, okay? Now come down here, we're gonna skip shooting, and I'll explain here in a second. We're gonna go to playmaking now. We're gonna max out our passing, okay? Very, very crucial with this build. And then you're gonna go all the way up to a 75 with post moves. That gives you 10 playmaking. Any more less would give you 10, or 9, excuse me. Anything higher, the max this build can get is 12, but you don't need 12. I feel like 10 is the perfect balance here, and we're gonna show you why when we get to the badges. The rest of the badges points, we're gonna go to defensive rebounding. So we're gonna max out interior defense, max out block, max out offense and defensive rebounding, and then what I do is I max out lateral quickness. So that gives me 24 badges, okay? Now, the next thing that you can do is two options. If you want a mid-range shot, go ahead and max out your mid-range. It'll give you 59, that's okay. Me personally, with this build, I know my position. This is a know your position build. I'm gonna take a few seconds and say that. This is, I know I'm not Kevin Durant. I know I'm not this, I know that. This is for a role player that knows, hey, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna play defense, grab the rebounds, push it out to my guards, and then do the work in post. So for me, I wouldn't do that. I would personally put it on free throw, just solely based on the fact that if you get fouled in Pro-Am, Rec, you're gonna have to shoot free throws, and why not be safe than sorry? So that leaves me with 2 remaining, and the 2 remaining, you could do whatever you want. If you wanted to max out your post moves and feel great there, you can. If you want to go driving layup, you can, to max out at 55. It's whatever you want to do. Me personally, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on my driving layup, just like that. It gives me a little bit, it gives me 55, and so that's what I would have. So you're looking at 56 badges in total, 21 finishing, 1 shooting, 10 playmaking, and 24 defensive rebounds. But really what sets this apart is, this is, in my opinion, what I would call a meta build. Because this is a build that, when you're playing the Park, 3v3, Rec, Pro-Am, you want a faster center, because a lot of people don't want to rely on waiting for their center to come into the paint or set them a screen because they're too slow. So from here, we'll hit continue. I personally will go between either Burley or Built. It's completely up to you. Me personally, I'm going to go Build. And then the height, this is the difference changer. A lot of people go 7 foot or they go 7'3". Look at your speed. It's not going to work. Me personally, what I like is I like 6'10". You get a 71 speed, a 68 vertical, and a 64 acceleration. Your free throw goes up by 3, so you're at a 74. Your driving dunk is an 84, okay? Then you've got your lateral quickness is a 64. So if you think about this, this is the perfect ratio. You're still an 86 rebounder, so you're still going to get it. And the reason why you're going to get the rebounds is because of your vertical. You're going to be able to jump up, positioning, getting yourself in position to get the rebounds. That's what's going to make the difference. Here, height, as we all know, 280 is okay if you want to do that. But what I like to do is I like to go until I start to lose my strength, which I believe is right there. You can do that. It just gives you more vert, but me personally, I like a little bit stronger in the paint. So what I like to do is I like to go down here and I like to say it until it says 90 interior defense. So you don't lose a little bit, you only lose a little bit on your acceleration and your vertical, as well as if you go all the way up here, you're losing a little bit more just to get a 91, and we all know we're good there. So I always go till this says 90, stop at 271. You can as well. Then I hit next, and then I max out his wingspan, bringing his block to a 91, okay? And then that's it. And then me personally, I do rim protector. A lot of people are like, I want glass cleaning rebound because I want to be able to know the shots. But since you're a little bit smaller, personally, I would recommend Paint Beast just solely on the fact that you're going to get better blocks and you're going to be the anchor on defense. It's literally what it says. And that's just how I feel. I feel like the big man playing has to be an anchor. So we do that. Your build is complete. And it's going to give you the Paint Beast. Bill Russell, Whiteside, Calipella, all these people that are literally, if you look at them, that's what they are. They're a Paint Beast. They dunk, they rebound, and they push it out. So now we're going to go into test this build. Alright guys, so first thing we do, as you know, 99 overall. Boom, just like that. Here we go. So first thing I'm going to talk about is we're going to talk about the badges that are important. And I'll discuss why. So the first thing we're talking about is defensive badges. Okay, the ones that you need are the ones that I'm going to be highlighting, and then you can play around with whatever you want. You're going to need Brick Wall, Hall of Fame, Intimidator, Hall of Fame. You're going to need Rim Protector on Hall of Fame, and then you're going to need Rebound Chaser on Hall of Fame. Those are the 4 that I feel like are must-haves no matter what for this build. Now, after that, I personally go box on gold. I do off-ball pest on bronze. And then I do pogo stick on silver in case I get in those tricky situations and I have to jump again. It does save you, trust me. And then what I do is I've noticed this badge is moving truck. A lot of people are sleeping on it. Me personally, I like it because if you've got somebody that is bigger than you, you are 6'10". Yes, you are 280. Or 271, excuse me. But there's guys that are 290, whatever, and they try to back you down at 7'3". This stops that. That literally makes them that lets them take one step, and it's like boom, no. So silver, because you're a big man, is right there on par. Anything after that is only needed for people that are like a small forward and under. So that is defensive badges. So the next thing is shooting. I personally would just go slippery off ball, just because you just want to get around the players and get open for like alley-oops and stuff. Okay. All right, guys. So these are my finishing badges here for the Paint Beast that I have. Hall of Fame Lob City Finisher, Fancy Footwork Hall of Fame, and Contact Finisher. Top 3 are a must for Hall of Fame. Then Putback Boss on gold, Pick and Roll on gold, and Acrobat on gold. Alright guys, so now we're talking about the finishing badges here, and as you can see, this is by no means like a flashy player. He's just getting in the paint and slam dunk it or lay it up like you can see there for the win. This build, like I said, is mainly just pick and roll, using your IQ to get an increase. As you can see, some of these plays, they draw to him, so I'm like, alright, here we go, boop, right to me please, boom, and then I dunk on him. So that's why you want to be 6'10", because your vertical's better. You have an 84 driving dunk, you have a 90 standing dunk, so it's like, these are what's important to this badge. You can see double team, boom, dunk, just like that. But the main thing that makes this build, and that's what I want to talk about next, is the playmaking badges. Here you're going to see just a nice little alley-oop touch-up, boom, boom, just like that. But these next badges right here, as you can see, are playmaking. The Break Starter on gold, Needle Threader on gold, Quick First Step on gold, and Unpluckable on gold. What I would recommend first is get your Quick Step up first to gold. Then I would do Break Starter on silver, Needle Threader on silver, get Unpluckable on bronze, and then finish out gold Break Starter and Needle Threader. But that's just me. That's just me. You guys can do whatever you want, whatever you feel like you please need to do. But for me, that is what I did. It was easier to use this build, and that's why this build is effective at a 92 overall, not even a 99. So just imagine what this build will be when I get it to a 99. And the reason why you want these badges for Park 3v3, Pro-Am 3v3, Rec Center, is because these are the badges that allow your guards to get a fast break. And if your guard has a downhill, it's even better. They get way faster when you get the ball. And as you're going to see in these highlights, what happens is on the miss, my boy Eddie and the randoms that we play with, they just take off. And as you see here, boom, I had team takeover, and he was able to lay it up. That's what I'm talking about. These are the easiest ways to get assists in the game, to bring your rep up, stuff like that. It's just easier. It's just easier to just dart it out like that. Needle Threader is gonna make you not get the ball picked 90% of the time. There are times where the defense is just really good and they read it and they hit it. I mean, there's just nothing. I mean, that's just how 2K is. But majority of the time with Gold Needle Threader, you're able to throw it down there, have more accuracy where it doesn't go out of bounds. Because a lot of times that's what we see when big men try to throw the ball deep like that. Is it tends to go out of bounds. So for me, I would recommend just simply putting it on. Break Starter is going to help give you more accuracy and gives them more of a boost for layups and dunks. So for me, that's what I would do, is what I said. Quick First Step, gold, right off the bat. Then get Break Starter on bronze, or silver, excuse me, Needle Threader on silver, and Unpluckable on bronze. Because when you're driving to the paint, they love to swap at big men and strip them. But even with just bronze Unpluckable, the chances of you getting swatted are a little bit less. Now, like I said, you will get stripped if they have like Hall of Fame pit pocketer. But for the most part, when you're just driving in, Unpluckable is really a good badge on bronze for big men. As you can see, I got 2 blocks there. But that's what this build is about. This build is not like, hey, we're gonna get up and we're gonna do great things. This is just simply like, hey, we're gonna do great things by being a role player. Getting defense, getting rebounds, blocks, and pushing it out to our guards with our playmaking badges, so that way they can be successful and get the team wins. And that's what it's all about, is getting wins. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my center that I'm going to be running. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.